Hello, my name is Enza Alberti. I'm an abuse recovery coach. Today I'd like to discuss the topic of narcissist induced anxiety. You know what it's like. You've just spent an hour, a day, a week with the narcissist. You're shaking. You can't think straight. You find breathing difficult. Each breath is a strain and struggle. Your chest feels tight. Every time you open your mouth to speak to your narcissist just shuts you down with a countering remark, a put down, something to make you doubt yourself, twisting your reality of facts around that resemble like nothing what you thought or happened. You feel trapped. You looked around. There isn't anywhere to run. There isn't anyone who would even understand you if you did run. They would tell you what they've always told you when you try and explain this to someone. It can't be that bad. Or maybe he or she didn't mean what they said. And on and on and on. You feel like you're losing your mind, but you're not. Great. It all doesn't help you much though. You can't sleep at night. You don't want to go to bed. It just reminds you that you're alone in a big mess, a mess he or she made for you. And when you do go to sleep, you wake up sweating hours later, gasping for breath, and the whole nightmare of living with a narcissist or having had one in your life and causing you trauma and damage playing over and over again in your head. You get up, you go to the bathroom, you wash your face. You walk around the house pacing, wondering, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this trap? Maybe you're still living with your narcissist, sharing a bed, a house, a life. Or maybe you've separated from your narcissist, but they are still in your life, causing you chaos and damage. Or maybe you work with a narcissist who is making your life a living hell. Whatever your situation, the result is always the same. Damage, turmoil, chaos, trauma, pain, confusion, denial, anxiety, disbelief, misery. Falling behind in all your obligations and responsibilities due to the dysfunction and constant interference with everything you think, do or say. Paperwork piles up, housework falls behind, bills don't get paid on time, children don't get the care they need, your social life falls to pieces, your health is diminishing, etc. You forget to eat on time. Your health perhaps is starting to decline. If it's years you've suffered living with a narcissist, you may actually have an illness by now, high blood pressure, a nervous condition, trauma, heart disease, diabetes, on and on. This may make it difficult for you to leave the narcissist because you may now be sick and tired, thoroughly exhausted, a nervous wreck. You may have lost your job because of having to take sick days off work just to recover from some of the abuse and trauma that is directed to you. You may have used up your life savings to get medical help or counselling, and now you're struggling financially. You may have had to move house numerous times to get away from the narcissist, each time using up your money. You're living from one day to the next, financially and psychologically. All the while, the narcissist-induced anxiety continues. First of all, let me say that my heart goes out to you if you are experiencing any of the situations or symptoms I've just described. Secondly, I wish to share with you that even though life may seem like a living hell at the moment, things can change for the better. Sometimes it can be the big changes in life that create the big changes, and sometimes it can be small steps that can get you the life you want. I think the term narcissist-induced anxiety should become a new psychological term because it actually does take place when a non-narcissist encounters and spends time with a narcissist. Anxiety always ensues. I'd like to share with you some tips on coping with narcissist-induced anxiety. I am not a medical doctor, and always check with your medical professional or mental health professional before embarking on any new methods. Some tips on coping with or managing anxiety that have been of help to myself and others are as follows. Stick to regular healthy meals to regulate blood sugar levels. Unstable blood sugar levels may contribute to psychological and physiological anxiety. Drink sufficient clean filtered water. Dehydration too can contribute to anxiety. Avoid spending as much time as possible with the narcissist. Get at least 15 minutes of midday sun to get healthy quota of vitamin D. This will help with your physical and psychological health. Taking vitamin C in the ascorbic acid form, check with a qualified professional for dosages, at least 2,000 milligrams a day. Taking the mineral magnesium, check dosage with a qualified professional for your body weight and height. Magnesium and vitamin stores get used up quickly by the body when experiencing high levels of stress, as do B vitamins. Both vitamin C and magnesium can help you feel relaxed and calm again. There are some natural healthy alternatives to mainstream drugs, but again remember to check dosage levels with a qualified naturopath or health professional. Walk or exercise at least 30 minutes to 1 hour a day, preferably outdoors. Limit coffee and or tea intake, as coffee or tea contains caffeine and can cause anxiety and hyperstimulus. Enjoy herbal teas. There may be other forms of herbal remedies that can also be of help, like Rescue Remedy from the back formulations available from a health food store. Limit your alcohol consumption, as alcohol starts off as a depressive in the body and then becomes a stimulant and then a depressive again, taking your body on a roller coaster ride, especially if ingested frequently. Talk to someone you trust or who understands you and your situation. Read books or material that empower you and validate your reality and help you to heal. Try to get to bed at a reasonable time, such as around 9 or 10 p.m. at night. Stick to regular sleep schedules. Avoid computers, iPads, or any technology that emits unnatural bright light at night, as this switches off the body's natural sleep hormone melatonin. Most melatonin is produced naturally by the body between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. in the morning. If any lights get in the eyes, melatonin production is halted and therefore sleep will diminish. Get as much rest as you can during the day and limit strenuous and stressful activities. You may also be experiencing adrenal fatigue, which can be caused by high amounts of stress and trauma. I will cover adrenal fatigue in another article or video, but for now, the adrenal glands are glands that are located near the kidneys. The adrenal glands, located at the top of each kidney, produce hormones that help the body control blood sugar, burn protein and fat, react to stresses like a major illness or injury, and regulate blood pressure. Two of the most important adrenal hormones are cortisol and aldosterone. The adrenal glands are the main mechanism for stress regulation in the body. Adrenal fatigue occurs when the body is subjected to chronic stress or trauma, thus rendering the adrenal glands to fatigue, which cause symptoms such as weight gain around the middle, depression, craving for sugary foods, tendency to shake or tremble when experiencing stress, hypoglycemia, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, cravings for salty and fatty foods. Adrenal fatigue is a very debilitating condition to experience. Most conventional medicine misses the signs and symptoms of adrenal fatigue. To summarize, it's not easy managing your life with a narcissist that continuously sets out each day to destroy your very life. It is one of the most stressful conditions to have to face and endure, and if you share a house or work environment with one, you know deep inside that life shouldn't be this crazy and chaotic and harmful and hurtful. Yet here you are, living that very dynamic each day. Keep working on your reality of knowing you can heal yourself and validate your experiences. You deserve an amazing life free from abuse. If you would like more help or information, feel free to contact me. I wish you healing and blessings. Thank you.